What's going on, guys? It's Bearmilk here, pile driving my way into your video feed, and we're back with some more Bannerlord. And now, if you did not check out my previous video, check it out as I explain the fundamentals of Bannerlord and its predecessors just a little bit more. Also, if you would be so kind as to smash that like button and pound that subscribe button, because it helps me out and gives me more incentive to produce the content that you like. All of that being said, let's talk Bannerlord. Now that I've gotten a grip on the mechanics and changes implemented in this early access release, I think it's time to show you how to set your character up for success in preparation for late game shenanigans. The world of Calradia moves very quickly, and so it's important for you to avoid making some of the mistakes that I've been making these past couple of days. And so let's start out with the first major tip, which is to head out on a side quest binge immediately. Although at first the money you receive is minimal, given time you can begin to build up a bit of a reputation amongst the village heads, meaning that you can recruit higher level troops and are presented with more difficult and rewarding quests later on down the line. You will also gain renown and experience for each quest that you complete, which will help you lay a foundation for later when renown and character skill become much more important. The second major tip is to always keep looted items after a battle. Even undesirable clothing and weapons from bandit and looter battles will accumulate quickly enough to help you grab some quick cash once you enter the market. A side tip here is to keep a few extra mules in your inventory, as they will increase your party's movement speed and also give you much more inventory space. Same goes for horses. The third major tip is to avoid conflict with kingdoms until you are A, powerful enough to defend yourself, or B, a vassal for another powerful kingdom. I personally made the mistake of raiding the villages of the Western Empire as a way to earn some quick cash early on, but was then absolutely ass-blasted repeatedly every time I would go near the Western Empire's territory. It made for a really unnecessary added challenge to an already challenging game, and also meant that I could not become a vassal of any of the other Empire kingdoms as they were not at war with the Western Empire. All in all, a mistake. The fourth major tip is to plot your character's strengths and weapon choice early into the game, so as to maximize the time you can spend leveling them up. I've found that your perks and skills progress very slowly, and so you should identify and stick with whatever weapon you're most comfortable using. I decided to stick with the one-handed sword and shield, while also focusing on leveling up my riding and engineering abilities, which will help me significantly in late-game siege scenarios. The fifth major tip is to begin buying workshops once you've accumulated enough money to do so. Most workshops cost around 14,000 DENAR, and once you buy one, it will give you a daily income that can range dramatically based on the kind of workshop you choose. Currently, the most profitable workshop is the woodworking shop that uses hardwood to produce certain woody things. Successful workshops can end up earning you up to 200 DENAR daily, although they will probably increase the maximum amount soon. The number of workshops you have directly correlates to your clan tier, so by tier 3 for example, you can earn a hefty little profit of 800 DENAR per day, more than enough to cover the cost of your party. The sixth major tip is to fight in battles and tournaments as much as possible. The only real way to make yourself a powerful contender in Calradia is by increasing your renown, which subsequently increases your clan tier and allows for larger parties and more character opportunities. While battles give you the most renown, especially when you're outnumbered, tournaments are also extremely rewarding. They give you a chance to bet on yourself each round, which can provide a sizable profit. They give you a physical reward, usually armor or weapons, and finally, they give you 3 points of renown, all assuming, of course, that you win the tournament. The seventh major tip, once you have a substantial balance in your bank account and plenty of high-level troops in your party, is to figure out what your next step is. You can declare your allegiance to a kingdom and help your king or queen as they begin their spread across Calradia. You can continue to secure your assets all over the map and forge your name as the lone warlord who bows to no kingdom, or you can begin your conquest across Calradia with the hope of creating your own kingdom, in which you decide the rules and answer to no one. This final option is one that I have decided to take, and although I am just now beginning my assault on Calradia, to rule as a king or queen in this game seems to be the most rewarding and certainly the most fun path to take. Now, although I don't know how much late game content is currently in this release, rest assured there is more to come soon. The developers are patching bugs almost every day, and in the coming months we can expect a lot more content in general. Now that we've covered my 7 major tips, you should be set up for success in your hours to come within the immersive world of Bannerlord. And if you have not yet bought the game, I highly encourage you to do so. It is in early access, so don't expect a finished game off of the bat. But the potential that this game has is enormous, and we should all be along for the ride. On a side note, please leave a comment on whether or not you guys like this content. Although this channel is small, your opinion means a lot to me, and it seems as though my channel is currently split 2 ways between shooter games and games like this. There is a place for both, but you are all in as much control of this channel as I am, so let me know what you want to see. That being said, please also scroll down to the description and check me out on socials, and if you were really supportive, head over to my Patreon page and become a patron for some cool extra content and shoutouts. I hope you guys enjoyed the video half as much as I enjoyed making it. It's Bear Milk, over and out.